Hello guys, AJ here, and we are back with more Sakura Swim Club. You guys know this game is the best game ever. And we're gonna continue where we left off. Well, here I am. Where am I? The swimming hall? I can't remember why. I'm still waiting for Hiromi and Mieko to show up. Something tells me they will, and they're gonna be wearing some fucking crazy outfits. I wonder just how hard this training is. No, I wonder just how hard this training is going to be. They insisted that I had to be prepared to fully commit to this. Is my window closed? Good. I don't want anyone outside hearing me reading this shit. I guess we'll have to wait and see. A single figure steps out of the changing rooms. There you go, Mieko. Hiromi. Oh no, we're Mieko? No, we're not. Hiromi is busy. It's me who's going to be training you. Oh, okay, it's only her. So make sure you listen. I won't repeat myself, and I expect you to pay attention to all my instructions. Alright, fine, girl. She's so bossy when she wants to be. Another important thing. Don't think about doing anything perverted, stupid. I'm not... Calm down. I'm not going to do anything. You don't need to distract yourself when you're in the pool. I swear that isn't my intention to do anything perverted to you. She scoffs at that. Of course you would deny it. Doesn't it make sense to deny something that isn't true? Oh, just be quiet. Having it said enough, she lowers herself into the pool. Now then, how much experience do you have with swimming? Not very much, I haven't done it in years. Do I need to start with the basics then? You might need a reminder. I slowly lower myself into the water. You know, getting into the water, like the pool, is always cold at the beginning. Like, especially at, like, pools like these, or like, more like swimming halls, it's always fucking cold, man. After such a scorching day, it's really inviting. No, it's not, dude. I can already feel myself cooling off. A reminder couldn't hurt. Please show me, Mieko. It's weird that you're placing so much faith in me. You haven't seen me swim yet. I'm sure you're a good swimmer. Don't make presumption like that, stupid. Baka. She was really bossy before, but now she's become awkward. I don't really understand what the deal is with her. Anyway, so the first thing you should learn about is breathing. After that, we can begin to work on your technique. She consults me through all the basics. Bit by bit, it starts to come back to me. It's strange how a small reminder can bring back a flood of memories. I don't think it would be this short. Alright. You said you weren't a good swimmer. I'm not. I haven't done any swimming in a long time. Why not? I couldn't imagine life without swimming. I honestly don't remember. Well, either way, I think you're fine with the basics. She looks towards the end of the pool. Maybe we should get started on doing some laps. Sounds good. Show me that you can do it then. She gestures towards the diving platform. I pull myself out of the pool and make my way towards it. There's a sense of anticipation in the air as I climb on top of the platform. Mieko looks at me expectantly. Come on already! The pool is waiting for you! Jeez, calm down. I take just a moment longer to prepare myself. The end of the pool looks so far away from here. Yet Mieko is quickly losing her patience with me. What are you waiting for? Are you going to do it or not? Fuck. I cannot ignore that. Time to do it. My muscle tense. I spring forward, my arms reached out in front of me. Oh my god. My hands cut through the surface of the water, allowing me to pass through it. It surges past my face, blasting me with a shivering cold. Some of it gets up to my nose, but I try my best to pull through. Overarm was how I used to swim, so I guess I'll try it this time too. I kick my leg and put as much effort into it as I can. It's been a long time since I've used these muscles. My laps are slow. I guess that was expected though. It's been a long time since I've done any real exercise too. Man, this... Okay, it stopped. I'm barely on my second lap, and I can feel how my muscles screaming at me to stop. Has it really been this long since I went swimming? I actually like it. It's not that It's not that... What the fuck? If that's not unusual for me, then I do not know what is. Despite how tired I feel, I don't want to stop. Keep going. Fucking show off, dude. I have to keep going, right? It would be better to put as much effort as I can. After all, I have to do my best. I'm incredibly slow by the end of it, but I managed to do 3 laps before I drag myself out of the pool. You need to be more careful, Baka. Fuck you. Don't push yourself too hard. Alright, shit. If we try while you're in the middle of the lap, if you get tired while you're in the middle of a lap, well, we both know what would happen. I'm sure that you'd pull me out of it if worst came to worst. How did I do? It's not bad for a beginner. Definitely not the worst swimmer I've seen in the pool. She pauses for a moment as she comes to think to herself. But your technique is really sloppy. You definitely need to work on that. She could have put it in a nicer way than that. Unrefined, maybe? Come to think of it, there really isn't any nice way to put it. It's bad. If it's bad, then what's good is... What the fuck? I cannot read today. If it's bad, then what good is there in lying about it? Now then, what would you help? Fucking hell. What would you help apart from practice? What would help apart from practice? Maybe you could learn something from observing me. Why don't you watch me swim a lap or two? Observing you, you say? Indignantly, she turns her back to me and folds her arms. I told you not to think any perverted thoughts. Jesus Christ. What is it with boys who do that? You're the one who suggested observing you. Whatever, stupid. Alright, sorry, I'm just teasing. She puffs up her cheeks when she hears that. Do you want a demonstration or not? Yes, please. I drag myself out of the pool and take a seat at its edge. Let's see how much of a great swimmer she is. She seems very cat-like. What the fuck does that mean? All wound up, ready to leap in a split second. Oh man. I barely see it when she finally dives into the pool. What's up with her face? Why do you need to make that face like, ah? You don't need to do that to swim. She crashes into the water, piercing through the surface with an exceptional ease. I've never seen anything quite like it. She's practically gliding along the pool surface. I could look in the wide eye, look on in wide-eyed awe. God, this is loud. She looks as natural as a dolphin in the ocean. Though I'm supposed to be observing her, I've lost sight of that goal. I'm far more interested in watching the human bullet speed along in front of me. Her backstroke style is incredible. It's like watching a torpedo speed its way through the water. She's damn fast. I couldn't possibly keep up if I were racing her. I quickly forget that I'm supposed to be observing her technique and just become lost in the moment. It's like watching a mermaid emerge from the sea. For a moment I picture her as a mermaid. It's an invasive little thought. What the fuck? Back and forth she goes, not once losing her pace. Her technique is incredibly elegant, streamlined in another world. That's the only way I can describe it. Absolutely no movement she does is wasteful. How did she get so good? I've barely done any swimming in a long time, and even I can tell how good she is. Back and forth, this skims across the water surface with unrivaled speed. If she's this good, I can only guess that Hirome is just good as she is. These two must be water goddesses. That's the only way I can describe them. She slows down a little bit by the time she's at her last lap. Pulling herself out, she lets out a little sigh. Not as fast as I was last time. Wait, she can go even faster than this? The idea is almost impossible for me to comprehend. What the fuck? It takes her a moment to walk her way back to the other end. So, did you learn anything? I learned that you're an incredible swimmer. You can just tell when someone has amazing technique. She blushes like crazy as I say that. So stop flattering me, I'm not nearly as good as Hirome. No, really, I think you're amazing. Quietly, she looks at me with those distinct eyes of hers. I've never had a guy compliment me before. What did you say? Sorry? Nothing. I said nothing. But seriously, did you learn anything? Were you observing my technique? Sorry, I kind of lost my concentration. Lost your concentration? What were you looking at then? I just got lost when I was watching you swim. It's kind of mesmerizing. You're just so fast. Mesmerizing? You find me mesmerizing? But that's beside the point. You didn't learn anything, did you? Sorry, I didn't. I should have known someone stupid like you wouldn't get it. Oh my god, she's so mean. Oh well, I guess we'll just get you to practice more. You should dive right back in. With the brutality of a slave driver, she forces me to keep practicing. The lesson continues on for a while. Despite how hard it is, I have so much fun that I lose track of time. Hiromi eventually turns up. She didn't bother to get change. Sorry about that. I had to go do something quickly. Don't worry about it. Strange, the grim look on Hiromi's face. She looks troubled, I suppose. She quickly hides the grim look at her and replaces it with a smile. Anyway, how is your new member doing? He's mediocre. Mediocre? Yeah, she's right. I'm definitely not as good as Miyako. Of course not, you're only a beginner. But I think you could become a good swimmer. Oh? I will have to see it for myself. Why don't you dive in and show me? Sorry, I'm a bit tired at the moment. I'll be happy to next time. It's alright. I have no doubt that Miyako was working you hard before I came. I wasn't working him that hard. When was the last time you did any exercise at all? Football practice when I was in middle school. Football? For a moment she pauses and appears to be thinking about something. So, you didn't join football? You said you were looking at clubs. Why wouldn't you have joined something you were familiar with? I have my reasons. Let's just say that I don't like football. So let's not worry about me. Unless I start drowning or something. That isn't something you should joke about, stupid. She suddenly gets all angry with me when I mention that. On another note, it's late. Sorry that I took so long to get here. Miyako seems to forget her anger when Hiromi says that. It's fine, Hiromi. Kaede did well. Well, enough, anyway. So, it's over for today? Yep, we'll have practice again tomorrow. We hope to see you there, Kaede. Surprisingly, Miyako smiles at me too. Thanks for joining our club instead of the football club. Both of them wander off to their changing room, leaving me alone. So, I don't think I did too badly for my first meeting. We'll have to see how well it goes. Man. ... Alright. As I go through my apartment door, I hear a noise coming from within. Is it fucking Dad again? The phone is ringing? Is it Dad? Who could be calling at me at this time? I know Dad rings me at least once a week, but it couldn't be him. Really? Slowly, I pick up and raise it to my ear. Hello? Hello, Katie. Oh, it's Mom. Oh, I should have known. I didn't really get a chance to talk to you last time. It was such an exhausting day and I had already fallen asleep by the time your father called. She always been prone to bouts of tiredness. It's funny that someone with such a low amounts of energy ended up with my dad. So I'm just calling to make up for that. I appreciate it, Mom. I heard from your father that you were joining the swimming club. Have you done any practice yet? Yep, we had practice today. How did you go? I bet that you did amazingly. Not really, I'm just a beginner. It's been years since I've been swimming. I'm sure that won't be the case for long. You've always been great with sports, Katie. Always those expectations. It's a heavy burden to bear. I'm not really that great. You're your father's son, of course you're great. Do you remember your father's trophy case? How could I forget? She only shows it off whenever someone visits us. My father not only excelled at study, but was also a great sportsman. Of course I do. Maybe that's where your calling is. If the swimming works out, your father said you could be an Olympian. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, it would. More importantly, you made some cute friends, I heard. Oh god. Not this again. Mom wants me to marry off even more than my father does. Yes, I have. No, I don't want to date them. Oh, well, you should find a bride as soon as you can. Don't forget, I'm always looking for someone suitable for my son. Couldn't I just have friendship with a girl without it having to be made into romance? Really, I can pick for myself, Mom. You don't need to do that for me. Well, at the very least, you should consult me first. She needs to be every bit as amazing as I know you will be. I will be, huh? Anyway, you couldn't have done much study yet. But you should do your best, okay? I will. Going through the motions once again. All you need to do is try, Katie. I know. Anyway, I need to go. I'm glad to hear that you're settling in, okay? Remember to consult me with either of those girls. Yes, I know. It's fine. Okay then, talk to you later, Katie. Remember that we both love you very much. I love Buffy you too. Talk to you later. A click echoes through the phone. I'm finally through the ordeal. What if I really am incapable and I have just deluded myself into thinking that I really am capable? No, that can't be true. The swimming club, it feels different. Miyako and Hiromi, I want to compete with them. I want to be able to match them. Besides, swimming practice is like a shooting balm for my mind. A soothing balm. You lose yourself when you slip beneath the water surface. The world becomes filled with deep blue and surging bubbles. I don't have to worry about study, my parents, anything else. All that matters is reaching the other end of the pool. It's something that I can simply just enjoy without having to be the best at it. My parents always seem to spoil everything I do because they want me to be the best. When all I want is to have fun. Aww. ... Back in class. Before I knew it, several days passed by and it was time for swimming practice again. The lessons barely sunk into my head. The teacher's droning voice seemed far away and distant, almost like a dream. I've been too busy being lost in my own thoughts to really care about the studying right now. No matter what they're teaching, all of the lessons seem exactly the same to me. For whatever reason, I find myself thinking about what my second lesson with the swimming club will be like. I guess it's normal to be anxious. Hiromi made it quite clear that she and Miyako are going to whip me into the shape. The only way I'm going to succeed at this is if it's by my own volition. Whether or not I want to do it is the question. I just hope that it's not going to be like football all over again. Somehow, I don't think it will. It just feels different this time. I arrive at the swimming club, the swimming pool, looking around to see if there's anyone else there. It doesn't look like it. I guess I'm the first one to turn up for practice. Wait, no. I can hear someone in the changing rooms. Hiromi emerges. She seems mildly surprised. Oh, Katie. Holy shit, those tits. You're here a lot earlier than I expected. What can I say? I'm keen for swimming, but something isn't right. I look around for a moment and realize what the problem is. Where's Miyako? She couldn't make it today. She had something else she had to deal with. So I'll be training you today. She takes me through the basics again, insisting that I need to revise them in order to get better technique. Just like Miyako, she sends me off on the laps. I do a little bit better than I did last time, but I'm still nowhere near their level. Exhausted, I barely manage to pull myself out of the water. I plop onto my back, trying to catch my breath back. As I sit back up, I see Hiromi wading through the pool towards me. She emerges from the water, her white hair flowing behind her. Small streams race across her skin, her soaked swimsuit clinging tightly to her body. Oh god. She leads over the edge, her intense eyes focuses on me. I know you can do better than that. As long as you keep trying, you will be as good as us one day. I wish. You two are amazing. I can barely keep up with either of you. Her cheeks go a bit red. Thank you. She seems to be thinking about something. We're glad you joined. Things have been rough for us. She looks a little bit sad as she says that. It would have been nice if you would get some more people to join. Don't worry about it. We can have a club with just us three. You don't need that many people. Dude, this guy. He wants these girls all for himself. What a player. She ponders on it for a little bit. I guess not. But it never hurts to have more people. It's just been us two for a long time. Vacantly, she seems to drift off into her own thoughts. She shakes her head and comes back to earth. Just remember that you won't get to be lazy with this club. There's only hard work ahead of you. If you slack off, you'll regret it. I look forward to it. Let's both work as hard as we can. She looks more determined after I say that. For sure. I'm ready to train myself to exhaustion too. She seems re-energized now, ready to slip back into the water. If we do really well, we can enter the national tournament. Imagine if we did that. Holy shit. We have a goal to work towards then. Let's do it. I can see something twinkle in her eyes as I say that. She enthusiastically nods her head. I agree, let's do it. We'll both make it to the swimming tournament. After a while, Miyako appears. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it there, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. This fucking game, man. And I don't know why I keep calling it a game, because it's really not. Are you sure what they're right? Yes, I do. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video of whatever whatever I make. It seems like you guys actually enjoy watching this for some fucking reason, I don't know. But as long as you guys keep watching, I will keep making these videos, and yes, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys later. Agent out. Peace out.